guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Nick, this is my wife Steph.
Hi.
And we are Being Disney Dreaming. And yes, as you would have seen by the title of this video, we're going on another Disney cruise!
Yeah! Which we are buzzing for.
Yeah.
It was kind of a last minute-ish decision, I'd say. So we are setting sail from Southampton, which I'm very excited for, and I know you're excited, but yeah. I think we mentioned in our last video about how special the idea of going from Southampton was for me personally, because I saw the ship in Southampton when I was little, because we grew up in Southampton, blah blah blah. I won't go into it too much. If you want to find out that story, check out the other video. But it was too expensive anyway, so we are booked in London, which we explained before. So now we are going from Southampton, which
As well as London, yes, which is nuts. I was blah, what? so excited you can't talk.
Literally. I was worried that we wouldn't even get on one, and here we are on two. So we are like so excited.
Yeah.
And we don't have to wait long, because we are going on the 30th of August for 2 nights. So we'll be coming back on the 1st of September, which, oh, it's not long. It's not long.
No, when this goes up, it'll be, well, 2 weeks. 2 weeks tomorrow.
Wow.
Which is mad.
Yeah, that is mad.
To be fair, we only booked it with like 3.5 weeks notice. We've literally only booked it like last week.
I mean, it was quite an impromptu little thing. Nick actually messaged me, didn't you? And you were just like telling me about it, and I was like, yes. Just yes, basically. But we have been kind of keeping an eye on the fact that, because the ship's obviously in Southampton at the moment, somebody's already seen it. I was not there.
I FaceTimed you though.
I did get a FaceTime. But you got a really good view of it.
So good.
The ship looked stunning, so
that
got us excited.
It looked massive, even from the other side of the water, and I was thinking, oh no, this is going to be so daunting. Like, it's so big.
The smallest ship.
Yeah. I mean, we've never cruised at all before, so this is going to be.
Let's hope we like it, because if we don't like it, then we've got another one to do. But
yeah.
No, I think we're gonna love it.
Yeah, definitely. And we've been sort of. I think we've both been seeing pictures and things that people have been posting, and we don't mind seeing the photos. We've been like loving everyone's, like hearing about everyone's experiences that they've had so far.
Yeah.
We've avoided any vlogs because I think that just it's more like real, isn't it? And you kind of get the full experience of it a bit more. And we kind of wanted to save that until we go. I had been a bit like, oh, like we're going at the very last one, which is exciting in itself. But we've got to wait ages. And it really isn't that long.
It feels like long, but it feels like a long time because everyone else is doing their trips. And
yeah.
We're just like, will our turn yet?
Yeah. And I mean, we basically, we hadn't really said anything about this, but we actually had a Disneyland Paris trip booked in for end of the year, around Christmas time. And we've actually cancelled that, and that's kind of why we're now going on the cruise, because the money that we sort of would be spending at Disneyland Paris, and obviously all the food and stuff that we're paying on top of that, we'd been like budgeting for and saving for, so we've literally just sort of moved that money across to pay for the cruise, because it's all inclusive. So I think it worked out that the cruise was going to be like £80 more, but for the same amount of time. Yeah, because we'd originally booked to go to Disneyland Paris over our 1 year anniversary back in March. We were booked for 3 nights. Obviously that didn't happen, and the Eurostar changed, and they were only doing journeys for either a week or 2 nights. So we had to change it to 2 nights, and we kind of felt like it's a long way to go for 2 nights all the way to Paris.
For those of you who've been to Disneyland Paris, you know Disneyland Paris is expensive.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the most expensive Disney parks. So like a whole week there just wouldn't have been possible. So that's why we did the 2 nights. But yeah, it would have been a lot for 2 nights, I think.
Yeah, and with it obviously being Christmas time, it would have been really busy, and I know that things are sort of working themselves out a bit better now, but there's obviously been a lot of uncertainty about France and Paris and like new strains and blah blah blah, and we just kind of weren't feeling too confident that it was going to go ahead. And then Disney Cruise Line increased their capacity slightly on board, which meant that more rooms became available, and I think especially because it's only like kind of recently just happened, the Southampton cruising, because it's obviously this month, I don't know if it's because they wanted to get people to book it and sort of do a bit of a last minute thing, but
I'm so sorry. I tried to hold in that yawn. I'm not bored. I'm just I'm just very tired. I'm so sorry.
But basically, they released more rooms, so we managed to get a fairly reasonable room. Like I said, it's what we were going to pay at Paris, so we were quite happy. It's 2 nights, so it's what we would have been doing anyway. But we don't have to go all the way to Paris. We just go to Southampton. It just seemed better. And I've also been feeling quite anxious about the idea of going on the last cruise and then, like, God forbid anything happened with like COVID, or we couldn't get on board and then missing it completely and not getting to go on the ship. So
yeah, we kind of at least have two chances.
Two chances.
Which hopefully we can do both of them, obviously.
Yeah.
It just, I know what you mean. It gives that sense of reassurance, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
But the idea of going from Southampton just gets me so excited as well. Like, from camping with my nan at the beach and things, my nan and granddad, and we used to watch the cruise ships come in all the time, so I've always loved cruise ships. And every time, those of you that have been to Southampton, you know that you can see the ships quite clearly from a lot of different places in Southampton, and I've just always been fascinated by them. And I'll never forget the time that the Disney cruise came in. I can't remember which ship it was. I don't think it was the Magic in the end. I'm not sure.
It was either it would have been the Magic or the Wonder, I think, based on the time.
I can't remember, but I feel like I was like 9, so it was a long time ago.
I think we did work it out, because I think they both came into Southampton, but it was one of them. But I mean, they're the same ship,
but ever since that day, I have just been like, I need to do this. This is my life bucket list item, is to be on a ship like this right now, because I just remember watching the fireworks and stuff as it went off, and the horn, and it's such a great memory from when I was a kid, and the idea of us going from Southampton is very exciting. And also, I'm very excited for the London one too.
Yeah, and just having some Disney magic back in our lives is just...
And a break as well, like... Yeah. Nice to get away.
Just what we need. It's just like, come at the right time, and it's so close.
It's so close. We're fully vaccinated.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was the other thing with Southampton, is we didn't know if we were going to be fully vaccinated in time, so it just was... Yeah. It was a safer bet to do the last one, and we had more chance, but we have both been vaccinated now. So.
Yes, because we were actually quite lucky. We were able to get earlier vaccinations than the whole 12-week thing, which was quite good.
Yeah.
And it meant that we could book this one.
So excited. And we had our room allocated this week, so when we booked, they only had guaranteed staterooms available, which basically means you don't pick your exact room, you just get assigned. Disney Cruise Line will assign you the room based on probably what's available and stuff. But quite a lot of people seem to be getting pixie dust and upgrades and things, which is awesome, because I guess if they've got the sort of space to do so and the room's available, why not, which is great. And we kind of may have had a tiny sprinkle from what I have heard.
I don't know if it counts, but...
Well, so we've had our room assigned, and we have an accessible room.
So assuming nobody needs it, that the room's obviously going spare. Yeah,
so obviously you can't book those normally unless you need them. We don't need an accessible room, but they've just assigned that to us. So yeah, obviously, like I said, no one obviously needs it who's on our sailing.
Yeah.
But because it is an accessible room and it needs sort of plenty of space and things for, I think, a wheelchair or a mobility scooter or something to move around, so it means that the room's bigger slightly, and like there's more floor space and it's not so cramped. So in that sense, I guess it's a bit of an upgrade, and from what I read online, people say, yeah, it's a bigger room, so it kind of is an upgrade. So yeah, we'll take that.
Apparently the shower's a little different, so I'll keep you posted on that. But the whole point is we are going to vlog this.
Yes.
So if anyone else in the future gets allocated an accessible room and thinks, you know, what's that going to be like, because I'm curious. You know, I don't know what to expect. That's why we can vlog things, and then you can see what it's like. But because I think the shower is more of a wet room, which is fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what it's like.
So we have a ocean view room, and all ocean view rooms normally have a split bathroom, but because it is an accessible room, it is just one bathroom, which is fine for us. But apparently it does mean that we've got loads of like vanity space. We can chuck all of our things all over the side, which is great.
Yes.
And 2 girls getting ready in the morning, so you know it's always going to be helpful. But like you said, I mean, I've looked on YouTube to find our room number and see if there's a little video, so I can get a little an idea of what it's like. And there isn't one on there, so you'll probably be getting a room tour from us because it's helpful to see these things.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the whole point. That's why we vlog these things. And we are at the front of the ship. I don't know what the technical term for front of the ship is. Forward. Okay. We'll let you know how that goes.
Oh, we joked, didn't we? Literally this week.
Yeah, I can get quite travel sick. But then I get travel sick in the car, so I've not been on a cruise, so we'll see if that has an impact.
Because we got our category that we were allocated, like our guaranteed stateroom category, was 9A, which basically meant, I checked it and it said you're either going to be on deck 5, 6 or 7, and all of those category rooms are right at the front of the ship. And we've heard that the front can be a bit iffy because obviously it hits the waves first, and if it does get choppy, you feel it the most. And we joked and we were like, oh, what's the chances we're going to be like right at the front of the ship? And we basically are, literally. We are the very first room on the ship.
I mean, we literally could not be any further forward.
If we went any further forward, we'd be in the sea.
Well, there you go. We are at the point.
I was like, oh no, I hope Steph's going to be okay.
I have plenty of tablets. We'll see.
We've got the bands as well, so I think
we're fully prepared. But again, when we vlog it, we'll give you feedback, and if you're someone who would worry about that, like me, I would like to think I can give a good representation of that because I'm a sticky person.
I have got us the gingins.
Oh yes, the ginger sweets.
Yeah, the ones from Holland and Barrett, which have got amazing reviews. That's supposed to be really helpful. Apparently ginger's really good for motion sickness. Yeah. So yeah, I grabbed a bag of those and I'm just gonna like throw them into your mouth every day, like force feeding you ginger.
Yeah, it could be interesting, but it's fine. We'll see.
Also, I read green apples are supposed to be very good for motion sickness, so we might have to take a couple of those.
Why green?
I don't know. Does anyone know?
Why not just apples? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so that's our news. I think that was everything we wanted to update, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know there's been some changes recently. So they've now added the second show. So they've got the Tangled show, which is so exciting. Obviously, we're not on there very long. We're going to try and do sort of as much as we can.
Yeah.
So then we can kind of maybe chill out a little bit more on the next one. But we'll just see how it goes, the timings and things.
We'll play it by ear.
We've got our port arrival time. That's for 1:15, which is a pretty good time.
I was going to say, yeah, you did well at getting that. Obviously, it was Nick that got it because I do nothing. No, Nick's the organised one. We all know that. But yes, Nick did a good job of getting that time. We bought a new suitcase. We are ready. We're ready to go. We're not packed yet. We're not quite that keen.
No, I have started a packing list though, because
of course she has.
Well, when's it socially acceptable to start packing? We go in like 2 weeks. So
to be fair, soon I think, because we don't want to wear the clothes that we're going to wear.
We are feeling confident in ourselves that we can cope with just a hand luggage size suitcase each.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. I kind of feel like there's
going to be... If we buy merch, we'll have bags, right?
It's true.
So it's okay. It's not like when you go to Walt Disney World and it's a case of you have to bring it back on the flight. So we'll just bring it.
So stay tuned for a haul coming.
Yes. Also, our jumper, if you've not seen it already.
Oh yeah.
This is from Magical Day Apparel, and we will be wearing this. So maybe I should stop wearing it so that we can
have to get it in the
clean. Yeah, so this is our new edition, which we've been excited to wear.
Yeah.
And it means we can wear it sooner because we're going sooner. We share it because we share everything.
I'm actually wearing Magical Day Apparel as well.
Oh yeah, so you
pocket tee. So
yeah, representing.
We'll chuck them in the description below if you want to check out their stuff. Let us know if you are going on the same sailing as us, 30th of August, or are you just going on another sailing soon? Let us know. We want to hear all about it.
Because we're all excited and it'll be fun to get excited together.
Yeah, and be sure to follow us on Instagram. We're just been Disney Dreaming. Again, that'll be linked below if you want to sort of keep up with all the stuff that we're posting, especially when we're kind of getting ready to go. And
yeah, we try to post more regularly on there and things, so
all the cruise prep
updated. Oh yes, all the packing will be on there. Thank you for watching. Like Nick said, let us know if you're going on one, if you're getting excited for a cruise. We want to hear about it. Like, comment and subscribe and all that jazz. And we will see you in the next video.
See you later.
See you real soon.
See you real soon. Bye.